Okay, welcome to the maths class, the UASA revision class. So this class comprises of all standard 4, 5, 6, because basically, even if you're in standard 6, you need to know your standard 5 and 4 work very well. If you're in standard 4, what you're going to learn in standard 5 is pretty much the same, okay, except that standard 5 get a little more. Okay, so we can merge all the subjects, I mean, all the standards, okay? And over here, what's going to happen is we are only going to explore WP. Now, what is WP? Put in chat. Anybody knows what is WP? WP questions. Do you know what is it? WP questions are word problems, okay? All right, now don't be worried about your exam as in like the format and whatever, so not. All you need to do is, if you see a question there, read it at least 3 times. Okay, I'm giving you a quick tip here. Read the question, guys. Okay, read your question at least 3 times. Why? Because there are sometimes some tricky words there that you need to pay attention. So please read carefully. That's the first thing you need to do. Calm your mind and read the question because you don't want to be making careless mistakes. Okay, so that's clear. And what we are going to do is completely word problem questions. I can't do all the topic, so it's going to be just selected few. Right, guys, don't forget to mute. Okay, so let's start. Okay, just a minute. Let me open up the don't also tak apa. Okay, so let's get to the first question. Okay, all right, question 1 comes from unit 2, which is fractions, decimals, and percentages. All right, guys, this is a very important topic in maths. And I hope that you know your basics, because what we are going to do is a quick recap. Wherever possible, I will try to revise. Okay, so what do we have in question 1 here? First of all, Surin poured the sugarcane juice equally into 10 glasses. Guys, the key word here is equally. That's important. 10 glasses, it's important. Okay, each glass has 0.395 liters, okay, of sugar cane juice. Calculate the volume in liters of sugar cane juice at the beginning. Do you understand the story? Okay. First of all, there is a jug. There must be a huge, large jug with a certain amount of water. Okay. And then this amount is poured into 10 glasses. Each glass has 0.395 liters of sugarcane juice. Now, first and foremost, what you should do is figure out, if you have 10 glasses, how much of sugarcane juice would that be? Okay, and that would be your answer for the amount of juice in the beginning. And they ask you to show 2 methods. What are the 2 methods that you can use? Now, first of all, you try it on your own. Do you think you can understand this simple question? Surin poured the sugarcane juice equally into 10 glasses. So imagine lah, there are 10 glasses here. Each glass had 0.395 liters. So calculate the volume of water in the beginning. Put it in chat, please.
What? Sorry.
Correct. You multiply, okay? And you multiply by 10. Very good. So if you wrote like this, okay, 0.395 times 10. Okay, and this is a liter. This is liters, right? Okay. And if you remember, you can just move the decimal 1 place to the right because you multiply by 10. This will give you 3.9 liters. That's done. And that's one method, method 1. How will you do another method? Put in chat. This is one method, okay? Straight up times it. What does that mean? This is standard written method. Times 10 is what we have done. Okay. How would you do this in another method? Lattice is still multiplication. Now this brings us to that basic question, what is multiplication? Okay, I'm asking you a question, a pop-up revision question. What is multiplication? I'm looking at your chat as well. Huh? So guys, what is multiplication? Yes, Famida, is it? Yes. Multiplication is not division. Something to add up. That's right, Imran. Okay. So what is the relationship of multiplication to something to add up? Hey guys, the multiplication is not division. How are you going to use the second method and use division? Huh? Who's that? Rocky Bhai. Yes, the answer is 3.95. That's correct. And now we are discussing another method. The first method is multiplying. Okay. You multiply by 10. You move the decimal and you get it. Okay. The second way is to do repeated addition. Do you know that 0.395, if you add it 10 times, you add one by one. Okay, can you please mute, guys? Okay. Remember, multiplication is repeated addition. If you repeat the addition again and again, you will get the same answer. So 0.395, if you add it 10 times, you will get 3.9 liters. And that would be another way you can actually get to the same answer. Okay, so I'm going to clear this right now. Every time I clear, I need to, oh guys, better not pause my recording. Okay guys, question number 2. Okay, now again, we have a ribbon here, Sam's ribbon, 2 4/5 meter long, and Anissa's ribbon is 3/1/3 times of Sam's ribbon. Calculate the length in meter of Anissa's ribbon. So you see, when you're doing these word problem questions, you have to be very careful to look into the important keywords. Okay, this word here, 1/3, 3 1/3 times, is very important. That word times itself gives you the clue that you have got to do the multiplication over here. The next thing you got to check is the unit. So this is in meters. They are also asking in meters, so no problem. Now, let me simplify this question. In case you don't understand, you can always simplify the question. How do you do that? Imagine this is 10 meters, okay? And I say that Anissa's ribbon is 2.5 times of Sam's ribbon. So Sam's ribbon is 10 meters. What is 2.5 of 10? I got to just take 2.5 and times with 10. That means 10 is 1. Another 10 is another. So this 2 means one group of 10 and another group of 10. And we want another half. So what is half of 10? 5. So 10 plus 10 plus 10, you'll get 25 meters. Or if I say Anissa's ribbon is 5 times Sam's ribbon, you are just going to take 5 times with 10 meters. That is a simpler question. However, here we have fractions multiplied with fractions. Okay? And furthermore, if you remember your fractions, this is called a mixed number. All right? Remember, there are 2 types of fraction. Quick recap now. Proper fraction, improper fraction. All right, I'm doing a quick revision. Proper fractions are fractions less than 1. Improper fractions are fractions more than 1. Improper fractions can change to become mixed numbers. And this is how mixed numbers look like. A quick way to change them to improper fraction is to do the multiplication at the bottom and addition on top, which means 3.5. If I want to, 3 1/3, if I want to change this to a improper fraction, multiply at the bottom, add on top. That's how you do it. Okay, now in your chat, okay, all of you, what we are going to do now is 2 4/5 multiplied by 3 1/3. So on your side, on your module, you first write this out. 2 and a 4/5. Okay, the original ribbon multiplied by 3 and 1/3. You first write this down. Okay, this is the step. This is your first step into solving this question. Okay, you know you have got to take this and multiply with this. Okay. Step 2 will be change these numbers to improper fraction. In other words, multiply at the bottom, add on top. Multiply at the bottom, add on top. And what do you get then? You will get 2 times 5, 10. 10 plus 4, 14 over 5. Okay, this is 14 over 5. Multiplied by 3 times 3, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 over 3. You should be getting this so far. Okay, this is not the answer yet. Now, when you have a question here, when you have come to this stage, okay, if you know your times table very well, you can cross off the numbers such as this number 10 and 5. Why? Because they belong in the same times table. So what I will do is I will take 5 and divide by 5, I'll get 1. I'll take 10 and divide by 5 and I'll get 2. I can crisscross this out. Those who have learned maths with me, you know this is called the crisscross method, crossing off fractions so that you work with smaller numbers. Very good, well done. So I see your answers there popping in. Some of you have said that it's 28. 14 times 2 is 28 over 3. Good. However, this answer is still an improper fraction. You have got to change this to a proper fraction. To a mixed number. How do you do that? Literally, you must understand how many 3's are going to be in 28, which means literally you just take 28 and divide by 3. Remember again to the new students over here, fraction is division. So if I have 28 over 3, literally it's 28 divided by 3. I'm going to get 9 here, 27 and a remainder of 1. So your 9 becomes your big 9, your mixed number. Finally left with 1 remainder over 3. So well done to the students who actually wrote your answers. Okay, Sarvesh, Jayes, Alicia. Okay, 9, Ronnie, Law. Okay, well done. Good. Okay, so Loisius, I don't know how you got that answer. Okay, Rocky Bye also. Okay, so this is supposed to be take the ribbon, multiply. And this is multiplication of fractions. Clear? Okay, so far.
Clear.
Are you... okay, I need to now see how many... Clear means give a thumbs up, then I can see. Very clear. Okay, thank you there. All right, question 3. Guys, we got about few questions to go. Okay, so I don't want to take too long. You want to make it also fast. I know you want to go sleep early as well. So let's go to question number 3 here. Okay, what do we have here now? The table, okay, not your school table, okay. This is a table where you have information, okay. The table shows the height of 3 pupils. Read carefully. Again, I repeat, read very carefully. Okay, Adam, Nitesh, Peter. Fine. Calculate their height. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed out the T there. Okay, calculate the height of in meter of Peter. Only Peter. Now, guys, this is okay, hold on. Why is this is our example here? In your maths paper, it's going to be questions like these, guys. Okay, all word problems. Got lah, simple questions also, but word problems will be what you're going to do. Okay, so word problem means like this. There's information to read. There are sentences you must read, you must understand, and you must decide what operation you're going to do. Are you going to do addition? Are you going to do subtraction? Are you going to do multiplication? Are you going to do division? You got to choose. You have got to decide. Okay? All right, so let's clear this. Now let's start. We want to find the height of Peter, but we have some clues. We cannot get to Peter straight. Okay, some of you are already telling me the answers, which is good. Good. Now, how do you do this? First of all, you start with Adam. Adam's height is your given information. You must find Nitish first because Peter depends on Nitish. Nitish depends on Adam. So it's kind of pretty simple. And this is the topic of subtraction, addition of decimal numbers. Can you see 1.54? It's a decimal number. So to find Nitish, okay, what do we need to do? Shorter than Adam. So take 1.54. If you want to find Nitish, all of you put in chat now. What operation must we use? Very good. Minus. Shorter, minus. Okay. So this is where you decide. Okay. 0.17. What is Nitish's height? Put in the chat also. 1.54 minus 0.17. What is your answer? Put in chat. Okay. More answers. Okay. Good. 1.37. Okay. 1.37 meters. All right. Now, Peter is 0.08 taller. So now you go find Peter. Okay, so what do we do now for Peter? What operation do we do? Very good. Plus or addition. Okay, so what you need to do is take Nitish 1.37 plus with 0.08. And this is just your decimal numbers you're working on. Put in your answers. What would this answer be? Wait, how come the value went to 2 meters? Okay, good. 1.45. All right. Well done. Wait, how did you get 1.29 all? Okay, add. You see, this is called mixed operation. First, you subtract because Nitish is shorter. Okay. And then you add. Peter is taller than Nitish. Okay, done. Where do I write the working method for the answer? Okay. You see, guys, let's say you're going to do this calculation. You just do it at the side of your paper. Remember one thing, do not erase anything. Let's say you Rajin, you did already here 1.54 minus 0.17. You did the calculation, standard written method, right? At the side. Okay, just draw a line or something like that to show the separation. You're doing your calculation here. You're all not Albert Einstein's grandchildren, right? It's straight away can do. No, you must do standard written method. So this part, don't you go and erase, okay? Because sometimes, let's say you got this wrong, but you managed to do this, your teachers might be kind enough to give you some marks for this, for writing this out. Okay, so do not ever erase your working or your calculation. Everything is subjective in your exam paper. There's no objective at all. So do not erase anything. Okay.
Otherwise, your teachers will think you are cheating.
Correct. The teachers might just think, oh, I got already. Peter is 1.45 and you didn't write anything of this. What would, even if you were a teacher, what will you do? This person must have copied from the neighbor next door. Am I right? Yes or not? Will you give the marks to the person who just wrote 1.45 but never wrote anything at all? Will you give the mark? You think and see. No, right? Same. Okay. The teacher also will.
I would not give any mark.
Yes. Okay.
No.
So, question 3. Understood? Can we move on?
What?
Okay, guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Guys, chat. I'm reading your chat. Don't worry. Okay.
Yeah, Sophia.
All right. Okay. Let's move on.
Where's your paper?
Question 4.
Paper and ink.
Okay.
Paper and ink.
Mute, please.
Paper and pencil.
Paper and pencil. Yes, paper and pencil. Mute. Okay. Good. Right. This question. Okay. It's still fractions, decimal percentages. Pretty interesting, but not that difficult. Read. First thing you must do is read. Read very slowly. The diagram shows what? Shows the location. I'm sure you know what is location of Anna's house. This is the house. The school, find the school, and the flower expo. This is the flower expo. Now the distance between Anna's house and the flower expo is 250%. Important information. This is another important information of the distance between Anna's house and the school. So Anna's house and the school is 8 kilometers. But from Anna's house to the flower expo, it's 250%. How did the percentage come into length? Fraction, decimal, and percentages are three crazy cousins that will come in every chapter of your maths. So that is why you need to really know them very well, how it converts to one from one to another. So over here, let's get back to this question. Do you see that the distance from Anna's house to the school is 8 kilometers? But they are saying that the distance from Anna's house to the flower expo is 250% off. Now in maths, off literally means what? Put in chat. What does off mean in maths? Yes, multiplication. Multiply by what? The distance between Anna's house and the school. So literally, if I want to find the distance from the house to the flower expo, this 250% must be multiplied by 8. Okay, if you still don't understand this question, let me explain this in another way. Okay, imagine now, what is 100%? 100% means completely everything. Am I right? So this distance, can you see I'm drawing a box here? Okay,
Yes.
this distance is 100%. Okay, this distance is 100%. Okay, now from the house to the flower expo, yes. Guys,
Nothing.
please mute. All right, mute. Don't forget to mute. From the, hold on, let me erase. Okay. From the house to the flower expo, 250%. So this is 100%. This is another 100%. Okay. And another 50%. So if 100% is 8 kilometers, that means there is 8 kilometers here. This is 100%. There is another 100% here. You know, 250% is made up of 100 plus 100 plus 50. Do you know that? That's simple maths. Okay. So this 100% is another 8 kilometers. And all of you tell me in chat, what do you think 50% is? How many kilometers is that? That's right. It's only 4 kilometers. And what method am I using? This is the bar method, where you draw out the bar. Okay, 4 kilometers. Now you can easily now tell me, how many kilometers is this? That's right, 20 kilometers. Teacher, if you ask me, teacher, can I draw this like this in the exam and do? Yes, can. Okay, can surely can. Or what is another method of doing it? For those who are a bit more, I would say, confident with your fractions very well, you know that 250% is 250 over 100. I'm sure you know that. Every percentage is a percentage of a fraction of 100 parts. You just times with 8 of the distance. So you see a 0 here, cut up 0, cut down a 0. You see 25 and 10. You can divide. This divide by 5, you get 5. Here you can get 2. Then 8 and 2 also can divide. 2 and 2 will be 1, and then 8 will become 4. So what do you have here? 5 times 4. And that's 20 kilometers. You can choose which way you want to do. If you think that you like to draw like that, 100% 8 kilometer, 100% 8 kilometer, 50% common sense, 4 kilometer. Total up the distance, 20 kilometers. Or you can do straight away like this. Change the fraction, change the percentage into a fraction and times with the distance. Got it? Over here, got some maths to work. Okay? All right. So far, so good. Can I have a thumbs up? If you all are okay. Thumbs up. Don't have to open the mic and chat, okay? It's like, hey. What if our exam finished, but we didn't have time to do it? That one, ask your teacher for a bit of extra time. But, you know, time management. Okay, let's say you are in exam. You read this question. You read 2-3 times also, you don't understand. Excuse me, don't waste time. Please go on with the next question. Okay? If you read 2-3 times and you still don't understand the question, please why are you wasting time in the exam? And exam time, don't look here, don't look there, you know. It's not like you have the whole day to do your exam, guys. You know, even the FIFA World Cup also got time, 90 minutes. Okay, that's it. They got to score. So your best is within that 90 minutes. You got to focus, pay attention, do it. Okay, clear. Okay, let's go to the next question. All right, okay. All right, next one. What do we have here? Okay, I think this is the last question for fractions, okay? For this topic, fractions. Okay, father bought 3 boxes of biscuits of the same brand as shown in the diagram. Okay, I wonder why father did that. Okay, anyway, the number of biscuits in box are, now read, information, very important. Father bought 3 boxes, okay lah, 1, 2, 3. Now, information is important. The number of biscuits in box R, where is R? Look at R, is 150% of means times the number of boxes. Oh, I think this is wrong. The number of biscuits, okay, in box P. So, you see, it's the same question like earlier. Box P has 60 pieces. Box R apparently is 150%. 1.5 times more. Okay, that means 100% is there, and another 50% of the box P biscuits is there. I'm sorry if there are some corrections because I did it really fast, you know, so sometimes there's some typo error. This is supposed to be biscuits, okay? Now, go read the next information. The number of biscuits in box Q, which is the middle box, is more than P. So it's more than P. You can see the size also bigger. It's more than P, but is less than R. But it's less than R. So they got this weird condition for box Q. And again, you look at the question. They are asking, what is the possible number of biscuits in Q? Now, of course, before you do Q, hold on, darlings, please mute, please mute. I can hear your mommy, daddy all there, okay? All right, first of all, you find your R. Okay, that is important. You find your R first. If this is 150% and this is 60 pieces, again, 100%, okay, that means there are 60 biscuits. And I have another 50% only. So put in the chat now. How much is this 50%? Very good. 30 biscuits. Okay. Now you add. How many biscuits do we have now? 90. Okay, good. So if your box R is 90 biscuits and your box P is 60 biscuits, can you tell me any answer between what? Between 60 and 90 is any possible answer. So, can I have some answers now? 70, good. 80, good. Some more? Even if you put 89, okay. 75, okay. If you give me 91, Do you think that's a possible answer?
No.
No. Why? Because you exceeded 90. Somebody said 50 just now. Is 50 a possible answer?
No.
No.
No,
It's
because
less
it
than
must
50.
be more than 60,
No.
less than 90. Got it now? And
Yes.
Yes.
everybody will be giving different answers. And every answer that's between 60 and 90 will be correct. Do you understand? Okay,
Yes.
good. Clear? Let's move on. Yes, it has to be in the middle because this fella is 60. Okay, this fella is 90. So any number between 60 and 90 will be the possible answer. So far, do you have any questions? You put in the chat so I can read. Oh, you are writing it. Hold on. Okay, guys. Yeah, if you need to write this. Okay, here you are. Here's my messy work. I'm sorry, I use mouse to write. So it's really kind of horrible handwriting. Yeah, you can write anywhere.
Mine
You
also
write in your
horrible
books,
handwriting,
better
Mom.
still. But please, in your exam, don't do horrible handwriting, okay? Okay, this is enough, okay? So if you draw a box here and say 100% is 60 biscuits, and then 50% is 30 biscuits, and then altogether I get 90 biscuits, you put your 90 over here. And now box Q, you can just say whatever your answer is, okay? Put there biscuits, enough. That's it. This should be enough for you to answer. Okay? Copied already? Oh my God, what kind of question? What if we fail university? Will we stay until we pass? No. Let me think. Yes, in university, if you fail, you got to complete the paper. Okay? Until you pass. Yes, that's right. But school, no. Even if you fail, also you can go to Form 1. No problem. Okay? Alright. Okay, guys. Okay, any questions so far with fraction decimal percentage? Okay,
No.
these are all word problems. Okay?
Whenever someone says something, is it just me, or is it that this is a
Lester.
comedy? Is this a comedy or not?
Lester, stop.
Lester, darling, you are being recorded, Lester. Okay? Yes, one Muhaimin. If anything you want to ask me, put in chat, please. Thank you for my 2-minute break. Oh, right. That's not 2 minutes. Okay, guys. Got to make it fast a bit. Okay, go
Is
for
this
1 minute
a
break.
comedy?
How about
Alright.
30 seconds?
30 seconds. Okay, next topic. Okay, a tip number 2 that I need to give you is, okay, please do not write in Chakar Ayam handwriting. Okay, not? You know what is Chakar Ayam? Chakar Ayam is like a chicken's feet like that, the handwriting. Please don't do that.
I think this
Okay,
is a comedy
guys.
of some sort.
You need to mute Raihan, Alicia. Okay, mute please. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, 2 minutes is up.
Yeah.
Guys, please mute yourselves. Okay,
So fast.
thank you. All right, let's clear now and let's move on. I've got 3 sections, 3 topics here that I'm revising. The first one is fractions. The next one is measurement, the liters, the length, okay, the mass and volume of liquid. Okay, so this is the next chapter. Guys, if at all you have forgotten anything of your maths, okay, you have forgotten already, oh my God, how to convert time, how to do this, how to do that, please lah, you can just go and Google search my name. There, my name spells out like that. Okay, Sarva Brenda YouTube will come out. Okay, just go there and see. I've done many videos. Okay, especially fractions, time, money. Go and just watch. Okay, and don't forget, subscribe, hit the like button, and blah blah blah, whatever it is. Okay, just joking lah. Okay, all right, let's start now. Measurement. Okay, measurement in maths. Actually, I got to tell you all a sad story now. Can we have a sad story?
Yes.
The sad story is
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
No problem.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Just say.
Okay.
Teacher,
All
I
right.
want to start.
The sad story is, okay, 18 topics are there actually in maths. But they squeezed it like squeezing a pumpkin pie. No, they squeezed a pumpkin pie and made it into 8 topics for you. So what last time used to be length, mass, and volume of liquid, everything was a chapter on its own, became merged, they joined it up all and called it measurement. Okay? Now, what is this measurement? Of course, you know what is measurement. Okay? Like length, you talk about how long the distance is of an object, of anything. And then don't forget, it starts with millimeter, the units, centimeter, goes on to meter, and finally to kilometer. So what do you need to know, guys? You need to know how this converts. The magic conversion number, as I call it. In case you forgot, this is 10. This is 100. And this is 1,000. Which means 1 meter is 1,000. Sorry, 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. 1 meter is 100 centimeters. 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. If you forget this, can you draw this out in the exam paper? Can. Is that considered copying? No. Because why? It came from your brains. Do you understand? If you drew this to remember in your exam paper, no problem. All right. You can even do this. You can even go and do your times table 2, 4, 6, 8. Just write it out. If you don't want to remember, maybe you're too slow to remember, write out your times table on your exam paper. Possible. Is it wrong? No. Some of your exam paper is so spacious, got so much of space all over. Okay. So yes, you can do a lot of things on your exam paper. All right. Now, coming to the next topic, mass. In the topic of mass, there's only 2 units. That is gram and kilogram. That's it. And magic number is 1,000. Okay. 1 kilogram, 1,000 gram. I'm doing a quick recap. Same goes for volume of liquid. VOL, volume of liquid. 1 milliliter, sorry, milliliter and liters. So 1,000 milliliter makes 1 liter. This is the basic conversion. Standard 4, you only learn basic conversion. Standard 5, you learn fractions, half of a liter, 1/4 of a kilometer, 0.5 kilogram. You see, the fractions and the decimals will come inside. Standard 6, although you don't do this, you are expected to know all this. Okay, because you're supposed to have learned this in your standard 4, standard 5. Okay, clear. Quick revision. Now I'm going to go to the question already. Okay, question is this. All right, number 1. Okay, unit 5, length, mass, and volume of liquid. Lina drinks so much of water, while Fendi drinks this much more than Lina. You look at the word, huh? Read carefully again. Lina, this much. Fendi, did he drink 1.05?
Yes.
No. He drank 1.05 more than Lina. All right, mute guys, mute please. Okay, so what are you going to do? You are going to draw. That would be the easiest way. So first of all, draw a bar and then put there Lina. And Lina is 2/7/10. That's it. You know this much. This girl drank this much. But you read this question again. Fendi drinks 1.05 more than Lina. It means my diagram, my rectangle for Fendi at this point is the same as Lina, but he drinks a bit more. And this is the more part. I'm literally drawing out the question for you. The more part is here. Can you see? So how much is the more? 1.05 more. That means how much is this? You can see this picture and this picture is the same, right? So this is the same as Lina. Now, for Fendi, all of you, calculate and tell me how much of water Fendi drank. Now, what is the way you want to show your answer? Let's work with decimals. Okay, calculate the total volume in milliliters. But before you do that, okay, remember the unit also has changed here. Change 2/7/10 to a decimal. I hope you know that. How to change 2/7/10. Okay, put in chat. What is 2/7/10 as a decimal? First of all, just give me one answer. What is 2/7/10? Very good. 2.7. Okay. Those who gave me 2.7 liters. Okay, that's good. So calculate for me now. What is 2.7? What is Fendi's volume of liquid? How much did he drink in decimal? Just Fendi itself, just Fendi alone. For that, you must take 2.7 and plus with 1.05. What is your answer? Put in chat. Remember, when you add decimals, you got to follow the houses. 5, 7, 3. 3.75. Did you get this? Good. So you now found Fendi. And is that going to be the answer? No.
No.
Because you got to look at the question there again, guys. Question is asking how much water in milliliters drank by both of them. So you know now this fella is 3.75. She is 2.7. What do we do? Add them up. Okay, I'm sorry I don't have space because I'm writing like a giant. So I'm going to erase this a bit. Okay, and write over here. So Lina is 2.7.
Yes.
Fendi is 3.75. Of course, you know this is common sense. You got to add them up. Drank by both. Okay. So this is 5. Over here 14. Carry up your 1. And you get 6. 6.45. Is that your answer, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Now 6.45 is liters. Am I right? Don't forget.
Yes.
This is liters. That's why I say read question carefully. Change it to milliliters then.
Okay.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
6,450 milliliters. Just times with 1,000. The conversion works now. Do you understand?
Yes.
When it comes to these questions,
Yes.
just be very careful with the answer. The answer part, what unit are you supposed to use? Okay. Can I move on?
Sure.
Have you copied whatever you need to?
Yes. Teacher. Yes.
Okay,
All right.
teacher.
That's not too bad a question. Okay. So let's move on to the next question.
Why is it the same question?
Coming lah, hold on lah. Okay, I'm so impatient. Okay, question number 2. You know, there are like almost 100 students here right now, okay? So I've got to be a little slow, all right? Not everybody can catch up to a bullet speed teacher's voice, okay? I need to go slow. Now, the diagram shows, always lah, the diagram will show something. Shows, no A here, sorry, the volume of hand sanitizer in 3 bottles. I'm sure after COVID, all of us know what is a hand sanitizer.
Yes.
So this hand sanitizer, 1 3/4 liters. Again, you see fraction came in this topic. Decimal also came in 1.2 liters. And this fella, look, it's milliliters. So be careful. Measurement unit has changed. Just notice it. Okay. Mr. Lee bought 12 bottles of the largest size. So you tell me, in this, which is the largest? This one, right? Common sense, you can see 1 3/4 liter is the largest. So question A is asking, calculate the volume in liters. So liter, okay, of the hand sanitizer bought by Mr. Lee. Very simple. What do we do?
Divide.
Okay. Divider. Oh my God, guys.
Multiplication. Multiply.
Multiply.
Yes.
Multiplication.
Multiplication.
Multiplication. Multiplication.
Multiply.
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 Okay.
Multiply.
Thank you.
Multiply.
Yes. Thank you very much. Okay. And now, what are we going to multiply? 1 3/4. Okay, mute. Guys, you need to mute. Okay, because people won't be hearing me then. Okay, thank you very much.
1.2.
Okay, times with 12.
1.2.
Okay, hold on. I said put in chat. Okay, if you have done it, then put in chat.
No.
All right. For those who do not know how to do this, okay, again, this is a mixed number.
Okay.
You can convert this to an improper fraction. One way is to convert to an improper fraction. You will get 4 times 1, 4
And then-
plus 3, 7/4. And then you multiply by 12. Then you see 12 and 4, you can cross them out. You can 12 divide by 4, you'll get 3. Okay, and 4 divided by 4, you're going to get 1. So, what is the answer here? 21 liters.
21
Okay.
liters.
21 liters,
Yes.
sir.
Guys, please. If you all start telling your answers, 50 people tell the answer, 100 people cannot hear anything that's happening. So please, chat is enough. Okay? In such a big class, guys, we cannot have everybody talking. That's the thing. Okay? And somehow I'm recording this. And everybody's voice is going to go into YouTube. So please. Thank you. 21 liters is answer for A. Got it? That is the amount of volume of liters of sanitizer bought by Mr. Lee. Okay. Question B again. I'm sorry. A lot of typo error. I did this so fast. Okay. Calculate the difference in volume in milliliters. Check out the unit between the medium size and the small size bottle. That's it. They want to know what? The difference. Okay. Now again, I'm going to ask you. Put in chat. Don't unmute. Okay. Put in chat. What is the meaning of difference? Difference means what operation you're going to use. Check. Yes, thank you. Minus. Okay, difference means minus. When you want to minus, small number can minus big number, or big number will minus small numbers. Chat.
Big
Chat.
number minus small number.
Chat. Okay.
I hate chat.
Big number has to minus small number. Got it? So
Yes.
which is the bigger number between the medium? Of course, this is the bigger number. This is the smaller number.
Yes.
And they want in milliliters.
Okay.
So what do we do?
Minus.
Change this to milliliters. Change first. Change first. It makes your life easier. Okay, all of you put in chat. 1.2. Chat. 1.2 liters. Guys, you really need to mute. Okay, Shakira Dam. All right, 1,200. Very good. 1,200 milliliters is the medium bottle. And then you subtract 325. That's it. And you are done with your answer. Okay, what is the answer? Put in chat now. All of you calculate. Thank you. 875. Well done. Hey, 25 or 75? Hey, come on. You borrow. Okay. Here becomes 9. Here becomes 10. So this is 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. 11 minus 3 is 8. 875. Mana dapat 975? You must borrow, kan? This part all, please. If not, I will get a heart attack. Don't tell me 11 minus 3 is 9. Okay? Don't go do 12 minus 3. Basic subtraction. Okay, guys? Okay, good. Faham?
Yes.
We are doing word problems. We are not doing basic maths. Okay? Good. Clear. Question 3. Okay? Don't waste time. Okay, question 3 now.
Is it the same question again?
Sorry. Hold on. Okay. Question 3. Hold on. Make it smaller. Okay. Seafood. All right. Are you ready? The
Yes.
table shows
Yes.
the mass of seafood bought by Puan Nina. Mass means weight. Okay. Calculate the total. All you need to do is calculate the total in kilogram. Check your unit. Kilogram. Okay. Kilogram. Set. Kilogram. Okay. Kilogram. This fella is gram. So what do you want to do? We want to find the total mass. That's all. In kilogram. However, look, one is in fraction, one is in decimal, and the other fella, God knows, is in a different world. Just grams there. So, before you do this kind of question, although it's simple, total means you're going to add up everything. But you must know your fractions, how to change it. You got to add it. If you say fraction means everything must be fraction. If you say decimal, everything must be decimal. So I'm going to choose here the easiest, guys, will be decimal. Work with decimal. So now my first question for you to be put in chat is, what is 3 1/4 in decimal? Tell me in chat. What is 3/4 as a decimal? Okay, whose more voice is unmuted? Tishan. Okay, mute. 3.1. My God. Put in chat, what is the decimal? Darling, I don't want you to convert to grams. Keep it in kilogram. Okay. Some say, I don't know. Good, never mind. So that's why you're here. Okay. Listen. First of all, this is basic fractions. Okay. If you really don't know how to change a fraction to a decimal, then you remember this mantra. Fraction is equivalent to division. Remember this 1,000 times. Fraction is equal to division. Fraction is equal to division. Blah, 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 blah. So 1/4 is a fraction. It means 1 divided by 4. And if you really don't know how to change this, then you got to go back to doing a basic division. Take 1 and divide by 4. Okay, 1 divided by 4 looks like this. Not this. Okay, this is 4 divided by 1. All right, this is 1 divided by 4. So 0, what impossible? Okay, 0, bring down the 1, put in the decimal, add the 0, bring down your 0, 10. 10 divided by 4 will be 2. 2 times 4, 8. 10 minus 8, 2. Put in another 0, bring down that 0. 20 divided by 4, 5. So 1 divided by 4 is 0.25. If you know your fractions well, by 1 second itself, you will know 1/4 is 0.25. Okay? For those who don't know, you do this. Any fraction for that matter. Let's say you don't know what is 2/5. Do the long division. You will get the decimal. Okay? Now, another way of looking at it is by using, say, a bar. Now, 1/4, mute please. This is 1/4. Am I right? 2/4, 3/4. Okay, guys, can you please mute your mic? Because if not, everybody is listening. Who is it? Okay, thank you. All right. Now, how do you actually understand this easier? Okay, imagine this whole thing is 100%. Okay, this is the topic of fraction, decimal, percentage again coming in. So this one, this 100%, I'm going to take and divide into 4 parts. So every part, if you have 100 ringgit, you're going to divide into 4 parts. Every part will be 25. Am I right? 25%, 25%, 25%, and so on. Okay, so this is percentage. Now write that percentage as a fraction. 25/100. Write it as a decimal. 0.25. You see that? 25% is the same as 25/100, is the same as 0.25, is the same as 1/4. So how did 1/4 become the same as 25/100? Simplify. 25 divided by 25 is 1. 100 divided by 25 is 4. So it's like a loop of life. It'll go round and round. Okay. Percentage, fraction, decimal. Percentage, fraction, decimal. All right. Quiz question. What is half? Tell me half as a percentage. Put in chat. What is half as a percentage? Okay, what is half written as a percentage? 50%. Very good. Okay. Well done. And as a decimal? As a decimal, how will you write half? 0.5. Please don't go and write 1.2. Okay, not? That is ultimate disaster for maths. Okay? All right. Good. If you know this, it's good. So now let's get back to our question. 3 1/4. Betul? It means it's 3.25 kilogram. Understand?
Yes.
Now your udang, your prawns, no problem. You just put there 2.208. You're going to tambah. Okay? And finally, let me ask you, how do you do this? What is 250 grams as kilogram? Put in chat. Ini you kena convert.
Kilogram?
This one you need to convert. Chat. Very good, Sarvesh. Others, you just
Sarvesh.
divide by 1000, move the decimals. So you will get 0.25. That is 250 grams as kilogram. You are changing the unit. That's it. Now you tambah. Tambah all these three numbers because they said calculate total mass. What is the answer? Remember, this is 8 here. 5 and 5, 10. Guys, look here. I will finish when I finish. So if you're in a hurry to leave, you are most welcome to leave. Okay? No problem. But I will finish when I finish all the questions. Okay? All right. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. And over here, 5. So this should be your answer. 5.708. Some of you missed out the 0. I do not know whether it's a careless mistake or not. Please check. Okay. Be very careful. Every place here has a value. Okay, of course, here it's a 0, here it's a 0. So 0, 0, okay, and 8. Well done. Okay, done. Let's move on. Question 4, okay? All right, here we have a diagram that shows the mass, okay, of 1 tin of biscuits and 3 identical cans of food. Look at the picture, okay? 1 can of biscuit or 1 tin of biscuit, this is 1 biscuit, and 3 cans of identical cans of food. Maybe sardine tin or whatever, I don't know. But the identical means they are the same. That's all. You know what's identical? It's the same. Now, the mass of 1 tin of biscuit is the same as the 3 cans of food. Very important information is here. The mass of 1 tin of biscuit is the same. That means 1 biscuit, 1 tin of biscuit is the same as 3 cans of the food, of the canned food. Do you understand? That means these 3 cans of the tin food and this 1 tin of biscuit is the same.
Okay.
Do you understand now? So
Yes.
you read
Okay.
very carefully. So now you can answer the question. What is the mass of 1 tin of biscuit? What do I do to find just this tin of biscuit?
1.2 kg.
Darling, please chat. Tell me in chat, what do you do? Very good. And how did you get that 1.2? You took 2.4 and just divided by 2.
That's what I
And you
did.
get 1.2. If you still don't understand why we divide by 2, it's because you fail to understand this sentence. 1 tin of biscuit is the same as 3 cans. That means if this is 100, this is also 100. If this is 200, this is also 200. So if this is 200 and 200, this will show 400. Am I right?
Yes.
So whatever that's showing here has to be divided into 2 equal parts. One for the biscuit, 3, and the other part for the cans. That's what's happening here. Okay. Now you have got the first answer. Done. Well done. Good.
Yeah.
Look at the second part. Calculate the mass in gram of 1 can of food. So the biscuit is 1.2 kilogram. These 3 cans is also 1.2. So I want you to find 1 can only, which is now easy. What do? How do you get 800? Hello, these 3 cans is 1.2. Do you know what's 1.2? 1.2 kilogram. Okay, you take that 1.2 and someone they ask you in gram. So take your 1.2 and change to gram, 1,200 grams. Okay, these 3
Answers
cans.
in chat.
And yes, answer in chat. And divide by 3 cans. Well, you all get 4 kilogram. Come on. Change it first to gram. Okay. 1.2 is 1,200 grams. Thank you, Famida. Well done. 1,200 grams divide by 3. Simple maths, 400 grams. Got it. Be precise. Gram means gram. Kilogram means kilogram. Okay. That's it. You got.
Are we
this
gonna
is-
talk about milligrams or
No,
micrograms?
we are not.
Huh?
No. Okay. All right. Clear so far? You can
Yeah,
understand this?
What?
Okay. Good. Now let's move on. Last question for volume. Okay. All right. Okay. There are 4 packets of flour in a box. When they give you questions like that, trust me, there's no picture. Actually, I added this picture. There are 4 packets of flour in a box. How do you do this? Just draw one rectangle. Okay, put in 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine this is your 4 packets of flour. That's it. You don't have to draw flour like a packet or just draw a rectangle. Now, the mass of each packet is 2/5 kg. Now, please, 2/5 kg. That means, how much is this in grams? First of all, tell me how much is this in grams?
250.
No. Please put in chat. How much is
Where
this
did you
in
get
grams?
that answer from?
Excuse me. Wait, put everybody please mute. Okay. Put in chat your answer. No, it's not. Come on, guys. You all are giving me way wrong answers. 2,500. Where did you get 2,500? Excuse me. This is a fraction. Okay. You learn fraction 2/5. It looks like this. Look here. 2/5 is, there are 5 parts and I shade 2 parts. So, this is 1 kilogram. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. Excuse me, please mute. Okay, Logopriyan, mute. Okay, this is 1,000 grams. All right. 1,000 gram divided by 5 parts. How much is it? What is 1,000 divided by 5? Answer me in the chat now. Only the question that I'm asking, 1,000 divided by 5. How much is it?
Dia kata satu je lebih dah.
Huh?
Excuse me.
200. What?
Wait, what?
200. Okay, that's why I said you all should mute your mic. If not, you'll be wondering who's talking. Every part is 200. So 2/5 of the kilogram
200.
is how much? No, 1/5 is 200. 2/5 is how much? Put in chat. Now, I want to see correct answers. 1/5 is 200 grams. 2/5 is, very good, 400 grams. Not 2,500, whatever answers you all were giving earlier. You understand now? Yes, okay. So this is how you understand 2/5. Or if you don't know, do your division. 2 divided by 5. Okay. And then you will get 0.4. And change that to grams. 400 grams. Okay. So now let's get back to this question here. This part. Okay. I'm going to erase all these. Erase all these. Let's get back to the main question. 2/5 now we know it's 400 grams. So here 400 grams. 400 grams. 400 grams. 400 grams.
1,000.
Calculate the total mass of the flour in the box.
1,000.
End of the day, put in chat. Okay, very good. 1,600 grams, and that converts to become 1.6 kilogram. Is there another way to do this? Yes. Take 2/5 and times with 4. What do you get? Up. This is 4/1. So 2 times 4, 8. 8/5.
5.
8/5 is 1/3/5. Change to mixed number. And how do you do this? Again, if 2/5 was 400, if you remember, 3/5 is 600. And this is 1,000. You see that? So rather than doing this more complicated way, you rather draw. You rather change it. You rather put 400, 400, 400, 400 and get 1,006 and change to 1.6. Easier. Okay? Rather than to complicate your life with this. Okay? Got it?
Okay.
That's why I always tell the students to draw. Okay? This is called also the Singapore bar method. All right. Singapore doesn't own it, by the way. Okay? They cannot simply say it's theirs. It belongs to everybody who learn maths.
Yay.
All right, good. All right, now let's go here. Calculate the total mass. This is 1.6. Am I right?
Yes.
1.6 kilogram. Good. Now, Aisha used 1.25. Calculate the remaining. This one easy lah, kan? Just
Yes,
take 1.6 minus 1.25. Be careful. Okay. Please,
Yes.
don't just assume when you do subtraction, put in that 0. Because don't simply write there 5. No, you got to borrow. So this will become 5. Put in your answer now in the chat. What is the answer? Everybody? Yeah, sure, you can go drink water. Where did the 0 come in extra? Write your answers properly.
35.
In grams. Okay. So this one will be 3 and this would be 0. So it's 0.35 kilogram and that would change to 350 grams. Okay. Check out. It's changing. The unit is changing. Okay. Remember, topic of measurement, length, volume, you always must be careful. Always just remember this. Always check what the question wants at the end. What's the unit? Always remember that to check it. Okay? In that way, you won't go wrong. All right. Clear. Guys, we got next chapter coming in now. Okay? Give you a 1-minute break. All right? Go to the loo, whatever. Okay? Again. Okay, guys, I'm recording now. So mute yourselves. Okay? Now, this topic is shape. Now, please, a quick recap of your shapes. If you forgot, please go watch my video on YouTube. Or if not, just remember, when you learn shapes, you learn 2D shapes, you learn 3D shapes. 2D means 2 dimension, 3D means 3 dimension. 2 dimension, you learn how to calculate perimeter and area. 3 dimension, you learn to calculate volume. Perimeter is you go around the bush, you add up all the sides. Area is you multiply the 2 dimension. Length will multiply with the height or width. Just 2 dimension multiplied gives you area. 3 dimension, you calculate volume. How? By multiplying all the 3 dimensions. That's what you do. Length times height times width. Okay? This you remember. If 3D, there must be 3 dimensions. Length, height, and width. All must be multiplied, not add. Okay? 2 dimension, you calculate area. And for that, length will multiply with height. Okay? Whichever 2 dimensions only. And whatever answer you're going to give here is called unit squared. Because why? You multiply 2 times. Over here, the answers is going to be unit cube. Why? Because you multiply 3 times. Okay? Length times height times width. Okay. Perimeter, just leave it as unit because you just did addition. You didn't do multiplication here. That's the quick recap for this chapter. Okay. If you want to know in detail, you want to revise, then you're going to watch the whole video later. Okay. On another day. All right. Let's look at this question 1. The diagram shows a rectangular cut. Rectangular means you know. This is 11. This is also 11. Okay. This is 16. This is also 16. Tim cuts out a small right-angled triangle from the cut. Please mute. Okay. Mute. Okay. So this guy Sim, he cuts out this part. Can you see this triangle here? The right angle triangle. Okay, he cuts it out. And this is 10 centimeters. Darlings, can you please mute? Ryan Farish, mute please. Okay. All right, wait. Hold on with your answers. Now, question is asking, calculate the area in centimeter square of the right angle triangle. Okay, angle triangle. First of all, just look at the triangle. Okay, what are all the measurements there? Do they have all the measurements? Yes, they gave you. This is 6, this is 8, and this is 10. Now, do you remember what's the formula? How to calculate area of a triangle? Now, in case some of you are new here,
Pythagorean theorem.
darling, we don't go to secondary, okay? We are in primary, all right? Look, this is a square, okay? A square, how do you find the area of the square? Assuming this is 10 and this is 10. The area of the square is take 10 multiplied by 10 and you're going to get 100. Am I right? That's for square. Now from a square, if I draw a diagonal line here, what I will create is a triangle. A right angle triangle. Half of the area. So to find the area of a triangle, it's always going to be half. Either half of a square or half of a rectangle. So you take your 100 and divide by 2. And you're going to get 50. That is the basic for finding area of triangle. You don't go worry about Pythagoras theorem all now. That's Form 1. Not your business right now. Okay. So what is so look at this triangle. Okay. This triangle here, the length is 8. The height is 6. So where is the square or the rectangle? It's here. Can you imagine this is a rectangle? And then I draw a diagonal line and I ask you to find what's the area of the triangle. So if this was a rectangle, 8 times 6, length times height, divide by 2. Whatever your answer for the area or square, divide by 2 is triangle. Okay, so 8 times 6, you can just divide like this, 1, and this will become 3. And you get 8 times 3. Okay, let's see your answers. 24. That is just the area of the right angle triangle. I repeat, okay? The easier way is to just remember the formula. You can either even remember the formula, which is length multiplied by the height, which is like the same like the formula for finding area of square or rectangle, but you divide by 2. For a triangle, you just divide by 2. So what is the length? The length is 8. What is the height? The height is 6. And then divide by 2. So cut. This will become 3. 8 times 3, 24 centimeter squared. That's it for A. Okay. So this is what you need to write here. 24 centimeter squared. Got it? Now, let's go to B. Okay. Let's go to B. B is asking, question B, calculate the perimeter of the remaining cut. See, remember now we're not doing area, guys. We're doing perimeter. So go around. Perimeter means you got to go around, and you got to go around for the remaining card. Remember the fella cut it out already? So this area, this part you don't take. You don't take this. You don't take this. Okay? Where is 16? 16 is from here until here. That's 16. This is 11. What is the length over here? You tell me in chat now. What do you think is this? PS. Look at the picture and tell. Very good. How can it be 16, Majun Yang? 16 is from here to here. But remember, there is the 8 here. And this is still the 8. This is still the 16. So altogether, it's 24. You got it now? This is something you need to think. Okay. Now, we also want to find this side. How much? If the whole thing is 11, look here, this is 11. Can you see 11? PS, the whole thing is 11, but I don't want the 6. So how much is the balance here? 5. Okay, take
5.
11 minus 6 is 5. Now, perimeter, what are the numbers I must add? Start with 11. Go to 16. After that, don't forget your 10. Okay, you go here, 10. Then go 5. Then add with 24. That's how you do your perimeter. Go around the shape. Okay, and what is your answer then? So 11 plus 16 plus 10 plus 5. Okay, and then plus 24. What is the answer here? 34, 40, 50, 61, 66. Very good, Famida. 66 centimeter. And no square business all, huh? Why? Because this is perimeter. You just go around and add. Good. Can do? Boleh? Well done. Good, good. Okay, if you can understand, this is kind of a difficult thing. But if you can understand this, this is good then. Okay? All right, clear. Remember, you got to find this. You got to find the total here. Okay, so how do you get this total? Take 16 and 8. How do you get this part? Take 11 minus 6 and you get here 5. This is what I call common sense. Okay, sometimes you don't need maths knowledge. You just need common sense only for this. All right.
Yeah.
Clear.
Okay. Clear.
Class ends when I end. That's it. Okay. Okay, we got 3 more questions.
So does
Okay.
that mean we have to wait until you die?
No. All right. Okay, let's look at this. Samad build a swimming pool. Question 2. Okay. Now this shape is an octagon. I'm sorry, there's supposed to be a mark here as well. Got that? Okay, here. As shown, darlings. Please mute. Okay. Thank you. I know you'll get excited. Oppo A54. Okay, I can hear your adik. Okay, Samad is building a swimming pool as shown in the diagram. Okay, very nice looking swimming pool. He installed fences. Remember what I told you about perimeter? Like a fence. So over here, they didn't tell the word calculate perimeter. No, they said calculate the length in meters of the fence.
Why?
But literally, you are going to find perimeter. How? You go around. You don't go inside. Okay? But you go around. 7. Remember this mark. It means everything is the same. 7, 7, 7, 7. 7, you start. You put a point where you start. So 7, 14, go on, calculate. 21, 28, times table 7, 35, 42, 49. So this itself is 49. And then I have here 20. So 20. And then this one, I go up, again it's 7. And then I come back to my starting point, it's another 20. So this is the length of the fence. Add up all these numbers. So 9, this is 0, huh? So 9 plus 6, sorry, 9 plus 7, 16, 8,
See,
9.
96.
96. No square all, it's 96 meter. That's it. It's a fence. It's how long the fence. Tomorrow you go, you want to build a swimming pool like that? Can I? Can you build a swimming pool? Sure, why not? If you got all the money, you can build. Okay? All right. So you understand now? Okay, 96 centimeter meters. Okay. Now let's move on. What is the next question asking us to find the area of the rectangular part of the pool? Please remember, not this part. They only ask you to find area for this part, which is easy. It's not difficult at all. What is the formula? Length times the height, area. What is our length? 20 meters. What is our height? 7 meters. So the area here, or width lah, okay, will be very good. Put in chat. What is the chat? Very good. 140, and somebody gave me with a very correct unit. Ronnie, well done. Meter squared. Okay, meter squared. All right. I know it's difficult sometimes to type it out, but it's fine. Okay. All right, good. Next question. Clear? Huh? I'm going to go a bit fast now. Okay. It's easy. Okay, now this part. Okay, this one a bit challenging. Okay. Diagram 3 consists of cube R. This is a cube. Huh? Okay, you know it's a cube. Everything is the same. The length, height, width is the same. And cuboid S with a square base. That means both of these has a square base. But this one, the height is different. Now they said that the total volume is so much centimeter cube. Find the volume first of cuboid S. Oh, how do I find the volume of cuboid S? No. I think there's an error here. Find the volume of cuboid R, guys. Okay, R. All of you, find the volume of this cuboid. How to find volume? You forgot. Volume is 3 dimension. Length multiplied by height multiplied by your width. Okay?
Actually,
Multiply.
R is a cube.
Yeah, cube. So this is wrong. Just put here cube. Okay? Cube. All right? What is
And
the
it says
volume of
cuboid
cube
S,
R?
but it says
I'm
cuboid
changing. Find the volume of cube
okay.
R first. Okay, I'm changing it to cube R. So 8 times 8.
So we need to
Remember,
change.
it's not plus 8, times 8. What is your answer? Put in chat.
8 times 8 times 8.
8 times 8 times 8. Yes. That is 64
24,
times
24.
8. Some more.
24.
So we
Hello.
need to change the question.
Tambah. Okay. It's times. It's not tambah, okay, my darlings. Thank you, Ronnie. 512. Right in chat. 512. Okay. So the volume of this cuboid is 512 centimeter cube. Do you understand?
Yes.
Volume. Okay. So this fella is 512. Okay, not 512. Now, if the total volume, that means this plus this is 1472. What is the volume of S? Okay, I'm going to erase a little bit here. I repeat the question. Okay.
8 centimeters.
The volume, you confused already. Listen carefully. This volume is 512 centimeter cube. Am I right?
Yes.
But the question says that the total volume of the two solid is 1472. That means this plus with the volume for this is 1472. My question is, now find the volume of S of this cuboid. So first question is, find the
times
volume
8
of
times
first cuboid S now.
8 times
What is
8
S?
times 8
Okay, first of all, what operation are we going to use?
times
Huh?
Oh,
Put in chat.
times
Minus.
No. Minus.
Minus.
Very good.
Minus.
You see, this is 512. And if I add, yeah, it's 1,472. So how to find my S? Take 1,472 minus 512. What's your answer in chat? Tell me in chat. Very good. A lot of you got the answer already. 960. Okay? Good. So you already found this volume. You also found this volume. This is 960. This is 512 centimeter cube. Okay. Now, second part, find the value of K.
960.
How to do this? Very simple.
Yeah.
This part is 8 times 8 times K. Yes or not? So 8, the length, times the width, 8, and times the K will give you this answer 960. Yes or not? Correct or not? Now, what is 8 times 8? 64.
64.
And 64 times with a number is going to give you 960. How
So
do you
minus,
find that
yeah.
number?
9 yang kosong.
Divide. Okay. Take 960, divide by 64. Again, I'll show you an easier, okay, sorry, erase this a bit, okay? So far you understand, this is 512. If I add this up, it's 960. I will get 1,472. Okay? I found that already.
yes, but I
Yes.
hate that no one wants to
The
do Pythagorean theorem.
the first question, 1,472 minus 512, right?
Hmm?
Then we
Yeah.
get 960, right?
Correct. That is for this volume. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So now you want to find what is K. K is the height. But do you know that the length times the width times the height is going to give you 960? That's volume. So that's what we write. Length times the width times the K, which is the height. We don't know. It's 960. 8 times 8 we know. 64. 64 times with K is 960. So how do I find the K? Very simple. 3, if I ask you 3 times what gives you 12.
Teacher, the
What will
K
you
is
do?
15.
You know this is 4, right?
3 times
How did you
3.
get the 4? No, guys, please. 12 divided by 3, you get your 4. So in the same way, to find your K, take 960 and divide by 64. Sounds like a very big number, but yes, you can do it. Okay? So if I want to work out the calculation, simplify the question. 960 divided by 64. Okay? Kind of large number, but can do. Okay? 960 divide by 64. And can I have your answers? Very good. 15. So K is 15. Okay? That's it. Done. This is kind of a difficult question as well, but if you can understand, then you're good. Okay? I think you're confidently good enough. This is going to be word problems in maths. Okay? And you have to prepare for these type of questions. Okay?
Wait, so do you mean this is all?
What do you mean by this is all?
I thought for a moment that this was all of the stuff.
That's all
Hey,
the stuff.
look here. I am just explaining word problems. Word problems, there can be so many types of other situations, other stories. Okay? Not that you see this question is going to come out. No. The question is all word problems. Okay? They give you a question like that. This is word problems. Band 4, 5, 6. Okay? So you just need to understand how to solve different types of problem. What you need to do is do a lot of word problem questions. Okay? In that word problem, your basic is already there. Now, the last part, this is the last question for today. Okay? So let's see. The diagram shows a model made by Hazin. The top part is painted with green and the bottom part is painted with yellow. Look, they are both cuboids. Okay? Green cuboid, yellow cuboid with the measurement given. All right? What is the difference in volume between the green part and the yellow part? Very simple. You first need to find what is the volume for the green part and then what is the volume for the yellow part. Okay, and then whichever is more, you take that and you minus the lesser number. All right, that's what you got to do. So, green, there must be 3 dimensions. Find the dimensions. One is 4. Okay, the height is 4. How about the length? This is critical. Where do I find the length? Look at the question. Yeah, okay. And tell me, what is the length? This one you must think, guys. Put in chat.
10 times 6.5. student.
6.5. Can you see here 6.5? And
Times
another
4 cm.
6.5 here? Yes, so it's 13. Very good. So you are clever. 4 is the height. You're going to multiply it with 13, the length. And then, how about the width? This part. Can you see it's 9? It's the same with the yellow part. So times with 9. Where got 22 lah? Where got 22? I don't see 22. It's 9. Okay. So you see, guys, this is your formula. This is your answer for green. Whatever the answer going to be, you got to calculate. Now you go find for yellow. What is the volume for the yellow? Again, look at the, find the dimension. Length is 6.5.
6.5
Okay.
times 9
Width.
cm.
Okay, times 9. And how about the height?
6.
How did you get 6? How did you
Minus
get 6?
4. 10 minus
Yes,
4.
10 minus 4. Well done. So this is good. This means your brains are thinking very well. Okay. All right. So you work out the calculation, get the answer. Finally, see which answer is more. You take that answer minus the smaller answer. That's it. Can you see that? Once you get the green volume, you get the yellow volume. I'm not going to work out the calculation here. Okay, I'm going to only show you how to do it. You can, after this, go and do it. Find the answers. Okay, multiply, subtract. The difference is you must always take the bigger number and minus with the smaller number. That's it. Done. Doable? Very doable. Okay. So,
But I
I
still
think
wish
with
we
that,
used Pythagorean theorem.
that next year, okay? When you go to Form 1, some of you. All right, with that, I finish lah. Okay, 9:41, almost. Okay, almost 1.5 to 2 hours. All right, guys. All the best. Remember, read your questions very carefully. Okay, read it a couple of times. Underline, highlight, whatever you need to do. Don't erase your answers unless it's wrong. Okay, Durgesh, why you look like that? My goodness. All right.
Why are you guys laughing? We didn't use the Pythagorean theorem, one of the greatest theorems known to mankind.
Okay,
It's only
fine,
for
fine,
Form
fine.
1. We'll only stand at 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh
So
my
with
God,
that, I
Ocean.
will, guys.
Ocean.
All right, bye-bye. All the best, okay? And all the best for
Bye.
exams and just be very careful, be
Yes.
very calm, okay?
Goodbye.
See you all in
Who
school
are you,
tomorrow. Bye.
Bo?
Okay.
Who's at my
Thank you, Cha.
screen?
Good
Who's at
luck.
my
Alright.
Bye,
screen?
teacher.
Good luck,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
Katika.
Who's in my screen?
Best.
Bye.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Next